Hey there, and welcome back to the Methodical Marketer's Guide to Greatness. I'm Zia Reddy, your go-to marketing sidekick for making sense of all the moving parts in your business. Today's episode is one I'm so excited about because we're diving into something that too many small business owners ignore, and it's costing them. We're talking about what your website is trying to tell you. Yep, it's dropping hints, waving red flags, even whispering sweet nothings about your customers, and all through your analytics. The question is, are you listening? Now, I know analytics can feel like a boring technical word. For a lot of business owners I work with, it sits somewhere between, do I have to, and I opened Google Analytics once and immediately noped out. But here's the thing, your analytics aren't just numbers, they're stories. Stories about what's working, what's not, and how people actually experience your brand. Think of it like this. Your website is talking, but it's not using words. It's using bounce rates, traffic sources, and conversion data. And once you learn how to listen, you can make smarter decisions without guessing or gut checking every move. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff, the actual metrics. I'm going to walk you through a few of the most important ones your website is using to send you signals. Think of it as the digital body language of your business. First, bounce rate. Okay, bounce rate sounds kind of harsh, like your site just got ghosted or something. But honestly, actually, that is what's happening. Bounce rate tells you the percentage of people who landed on your page and then left without clicking on anything else. So, let's say someone clicks through to your homepage and then backs out immediately. That's a bounce. If 80% of your visitors are doing this, your website's waving a big red flag. A high bounce rate can mean a few things. Your site didn't load fast enough, it didn't match what they expected from the link they clicked on, or it wasn't engaging or clear enough for them to stick around. Now, here's what to do if you have a high bounce rate. First, check your mobile loading speed. Then, make sure that your headline and your hero image actually reflects what your business does. And have a clear, juicy call to action that invites your customer to take the next step. Second, let's look at time on page. This is exactly what it sounds like, how long someone stays on a page. But don't overlook it. Time on page tells you if people are actually reading your content or just peeking about and then bailing. Let's say you've got a blog post and people are hanging around for like 3 minutes at a time. That's amazing. It means they're engaging, they're reading your content, they're scrolling, maybe even thinking. This metric matters because the longer time people spend on your page, the more connection and trust is being built. And it usually means that people are warming up to you. If you notice people are dropping off just after a few seconds, try improving the first few lines of your content. You can add more visuals or break up the text and lead with a hook that keeps people reading. Third, let's look at traffic sources. This metric matters because let's say 70% of your traffic is coming from Instagram, but you're pouring hours into writing blog posts that get crickets. That's a sign. Likewise, if Google searches your top performer, you might want to focus on SEO or create more content that gets picked up organically. So when looking at your metrics, identify your top performing channels and put more of your energy there. You don't have to try and be everywhere, just be where your people are. Analytics give you permission to stop guessing. Lastly, let's look at conversion rate. This is the queen of all metrics. Conversion rate tells you what percentage of visitors are taking the action you want them to take, like signing up for a newsletter or booking a call or buying a product. You could have 10,000 monthly visitors, but if only 3 people are converting, something's off. On the flip side, even a small audience can drive great results if your messaging, offers, and user experience are dialed in. To increase your conversion rate, make sure that every page has one clear goal. Don't overwhelm people with 10 buttons and mixed messages. Create a clean layout with strong copy and a big old call to action. Also, test things. A different headline, a shorter form, a more compelling button. Small tweaks can lead to big shifts in conversions. Now, I don't want you to feel like you need to become a data analyst overnight. If you just start checking these 4 things once a week, or even just trying to pick up some patterns, you'll start to feel way more confident in your decisions. Like, okay, that blog post worked. that offer didn't work so well. Let's tweak this. Let's try again. And that's really the game. Data-driven tweaks are always better than guessing in the dark. If after all of this, I have convinced you to embrace the world of analytics and you're wondering, okay, cool, but what do I do like right now? Here's your mini action plan. First, log into your analytics tool. Google Analytics is the most common, but even Spotify, Wix, or Squarespace have very good dashboards. Second, check your top 3 pages. What's the bounce rate? How long are people staying on it for? And then third, see where your traffic is coming from. What is driving people to your site? Lastly, review your call to action. Is it obvious what you want people to do next, or are people guessing? Just doing these 4 things should already give you enough information to make small changes that'll have a big impact on your website and your business. And hey, if this still feels overwhelming, I've got you. I've created a free Google Analytics cheat sheet to help you decode these numbers without drowning in data. Just visit the shop section on ziareddy.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.